Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the next session of Star Wars Galaxy on Fire. This is, I think, my third session running this game. So Miguel, Sharon, Katie, and Jared, welcome to the next exciting, death-defying chapter in your character's possibly very short existence.
Maybe not death-defying, yeah. Maybe just death.
Well, that's going to be all up in your hands. So for a really, really quick recap, very top line, I'm sorry, you, you were given a mission to go to the black hole sector to try and locate and understand what's behind the disappearances of several ships over the last few years. You've arrived. It's a sector that is undergoing a massive change because its sun is now dying and it's having collateral effects on all the planets in the system. But further to that, you've also found something interesting on a little place called Plunder Moon. You've landed your ship there after taking some damage as you nearly face planted into a piece of destroyed ship. You've landed there and you've noticed there's a massive temple on the site. There's also a pirate base on the site, and you and your infinite wisdom decided, we'll just rock up the front door and knock. And if I remember correctly, you've landed the Nightfall, the ramp has come down, you lot have trooped out and found the dirty dozen. No, I won't. Half a dirty dozen pirates standing in front of you with their weapons and going, "Hi."
The more the merrier.
Wonderful.
Oh,
We have found you. Just the people we were looking for.
One of the pirates, and Itoki, looks at you with a bemused expression on his face. He's got this massive blaster rifle. It's down by his side. He's not pointing it at you, but it's a few muscle twitches away from it being lifted up. You were looking for us?
Of course, darlings. We have a business proposition for you.
Really? Is it better than the archaeologist up above?
Oh, much more profitable, I'm sure.
what can archaeologists give you?
That's none of your concern, little one. And he sits there for a second and he looks over his shoulders to his other motley assortment of pirates, and there's 6 of them. So there's a Rodanian, Nemenodian. There's just an unsavory motley crew. None of them are looking particularly friendly, but they're not shooting at you. That's always a good start. You got a proposition, eh?
We do. Could we at least go perhaps sit down and discuss this in a more civilized manner?
Sure. Why not? That even as he says that, you kind of feel the ground underneath your feet tremor. And he kind of looks over his shoulder and you can hear the clattering of rocks falling on stones. There's another one. These are getting worse by the day. Come with me, at least this way. If that temple goes down, it's not going to crush us. And he escorts you not into the temple itself, but to one of the outbuildings where that old Imperial base used to be. So he doesn't trust you. That much is very obvious. He's not lowering his guard. And as he escorts you through, the other 5 pirates kind of filter around you in a loose ring. And none of them are letting their guards down either. But they're not shooting. And they're escorting you through. So they take you up to the Imperial base. They bring you through the door. And yeah, it's Imperial architecture. It's those dark grey corridors. It's a lot of metal and grates, and And you walk down a few corridors, and eventually he brings you to almost a vaguely resembles an old lab. It's got a few benches around the peripheral of the building. There's some seats around it, and there's a central table, and it's like, grab a seat, and I'll go get someone who probably would want to listen to your proposition.
Very well then.
So we're left on our own there, is that right? Or
No, got nope.
Oh, they can't be that stupid.
You're that stupid, you don't last long.
do we speak any languages that are unique to us? I don't know. Don't think we do we?
Do you?
Not that I know of.
They're all speaking Galactic Common, so
Yeah.
and
Can we
that
switch over to Wookiee and have a chat or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone of you read Twi'lek Leku signal? No?
No.
Oh, you're
Tooch,
doing
tooch,
things.
tooch. No. But you're left alone. The other pirates are just hanging by the door. We've got two inside the door, two on the other side of the door. So you've got some semblance of privacy. And yeah, you just sit there and stew. 5 minutes goes past. 10 minutes goes past. 15 minutes goes past.
How many guards were this in the room? Sorry, 5 was it?
6 brought you in. 2 have left to go find someone, perhaps, or plan your death. I don't know. 2 inside the room and 2 just on the other side of the doorway. So essentially there's 4 with eyeballs on you.
You'd think our hosts could offer some form of refreshment, said loudly and directly at someone.
The weak way guard looks at you and smokes. And he kind of fingers his art rifle a little bit. Like, don't push your luck. You're not friends here. That's kind of what he's conveying to you. You're not friends.
I'm very nice.
Yes, you are. So not too long after that, you do hear footsteps. Sure enough, the other door comes open, and the Itoki comes through, followed by an older gentleman, believe it or not, another Itoki. And he looks, he's definitely older, like would be equivalent of in their 60s, 70s. He's weathered, he's lean, he's got a scar that runs down the side of his face. He's also got a blaster strapped to his thigh. And he walks in to the room, and he walks around the table slightly, so kind of he's surveying you all. He feels really comfortable here. He's not scared of you. Probably should be, but he's not scared of you. You've not done anything yet. And he looks at you, Vazia, and he goes, so Keshak here tells me you have a proposition.
We do. We have, I guess you could call it a business proposition, or more information. One moment. She's going to keep her hands away from a blaster, but reach into her pocket and pull out an Ethereum shard. Do you have you seen one of these before? She'll hand it over.
Yeah, he'll snatch it out of the air and step back. He looks at it in his hand, he weighs it, holds it up to the light. Ethereum. Yeah. Where would a person like you get this stuff?
Ah, see. Now, we were hired by a mutual friend to seek someone who had gone missing. We found them. Alas, they were deceased. But what we do have is the nav data and the location of a very, very large cache.
And just as you say that, Earth shakes again, and everyone just with a very casual hand, they just reach out and stabilize themselves because this one was a bit more violent. He goes, yeah. Interesting you mentioned that. We're in need of a new location. This thing ain't gonna last much longer.
It does appear that this would be mutually beneficial. Now, the reason we are bringing it to you is our experience was less than satisfactory, but with more weapons and a larger company, I assume it might go somewhat smoother.
So what you're offering me is to help me do my job better.
Well,
And this
I'm off-
amuses you.
Absolutely.
Good, it amuses me too.
offering you data for which I have no use.
Really? See, that is of concern to me. Why would you give this up?
Oh, it's not free, darling.
Go on. You do realize you are amongst the Magar pirates, correct?
Yes, but we have something of benefit to you. An almost unlimited supply of Ethereum if you have the coordinates and the information to take it. And in return, we find ourselves back in the favor of the New Republic, which for us comes with its own benefits.
So you're trying to sell this as a win-win.
Yeah, well, we're not going back to the Umbral Desolation. That place sucked.
I've heard of the Umbral Desolation. Hard space, isn't it?
If you do not have the nav data, which, as I said, we do.
You know what this place is, right?
This place really doesn't concern me, other than
Yeah.
we have been.
The ascent of the galaxy, an accident waiting to happen. Who cares, man? Everything here is irrelevant. We're just stuck in the backwater end of town.
Well, this is a backwater. You're right. That's the whole point of it. It's a place where we can lie low, recover, sort our ships before we go back to the main base.
But the problem is that the New Republic has noticed a rather large amount of ships going missing. They have sent us to investigate. Now, we don't actually care what we report to them, as long as we report something. I am quite happy to tell them that all these ships that have disappeared have
An accident.
had an unfortunate run-in with the black hole.
Oh, that's glorious. Accidents, yes, accidents happen. Oh, this is a interesting little conundrum you've placed at my feet.
What we need is to return ourselves to favor. And in doing so, we might be able to do you a favor.
What's to stop me killing you, taking the shards and your nav data?
Good luck finding the nav data.
Oh, I'm sure it's in that ship. We're
You
really
would
good at
think.
breaking things up.
Yeah, I don't see you with the IQ to putting them back together.
Oh, darling, it's not me putting them back together.
I didn't
It's
say it was
Lislot.
you.
Hmm.
Look, if you had half a brain, you wouldn't be hiding in the midst of a very trafficked lane by Imperials, New Republic, and other forces that you all seem to think that they're free for all. They're not. They're actually kind of smart, contrary to the ones that are hiding here. Now, oh yes, you got the blaster train and it's so scary. You're not the first suckers that have done that. Try your luck, might go on top, might not. Either way, people listen to you. They know that there are pirates trafficking this lane. It's pretty easy. We're a dagger shape, so it's pretty easy to figure out in which parsec we fell out of from the radar. So whichever way you go, your game is up. The options that you seem to think that you have, you don't have it. You're just deluding yourself in thinking that you're somebody. You're not. Dude. Now, yes, sucks that, you're on the trip of power and you need to make an example in front of the people. That's great, not of our problem. What we have here is a very real scenario. We have something that could be of service to you. You can do something for us. Quid pro quo. You're not interested, that's fine. Pull out the blasters, let's see who comes out on top.
He turns around and walks away. He leaves the room. And as he does so,
Force.
roll for it, buddy.
Should we roll for the destiny pool to start with?
Oh, I forgot about that. You're the one reminding people. Yes, let's do that.
Oh, 3 and 3.
Oh,
We are
Well, even-
balanced.
the balance. Who's the chosen one then?
All right, so you want to play with some force? Give me a roll.
All right, why not?
I was going to get him to pour you some wine, but yeah, you know.
Oh,
Ooh,
and I'm not being nice.
You're going to use your dark sides.
yeah.
Yep.
You grab him with the force and you. What are you going to do with him?
I'm pulling towards him.
Towards you.
Yep.
Okay.
He's at this point in time, as you turn around, imagine that somebody pulls you in a street brawl from behind and you lose your footing
Mhm.
and you're just dragging ass front backwards way
Mm-hmm.
straight towards the direction where we are.
Yeah.
And in the same token, I am pulling a lightsaber and ready to impale him.
Oh,
So I believe that we have entered hostile negotiations.
We have indeed. All right.
And they were not expecting that.
So let's roll initiative. So, given this wasn't a planned action, and you can't tell me that it is, please roll your vigilance. So, first one is just PC, and say came next, then came my NPC, and then goes to PC, then it becomes Rinsei. So the next PC, then my NPCs, then Mary, another PC, and then... So, who wants to go first amongst you all?
Well, it probably makes sense for Gadriel to go first, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you are dragging...
When I'm saying that I'm dragging, is this guy is flying.
Yeah.
Very hard because hold on. That's one of the skills that I have at a high talent. I have a strength of 4 in move.
Jeez.
Oh,
Who did you kill to get that?
Oh, I just been buying force powers from training.
Is that what you've been doing?
That's what happens when you have a holocron. Everything costs less.
So what's your action?
Oh, he's going to get impaled.
He's going to get impaled. That's your action. All right, well, give me an
He's
attack.
going to
Roll it for me. Lightsaber attack.
Yep.
In terms of difficulty, I'm going to give you a 1 because he's literally got no ability to protect himself
All right.
and is coming at you. It's not exactly hard to hit that pinata.
Yeah.
What did you roll?
3
Rolled
successes,
rather
2
well.
advantages.
3 successes, 2 advantages. So your damage for lightsaber?
Well done. Hold that thought. So, lightsaber. How many advantages? 2. So, a lightsaber has breach 1, sunder 1, and vicious 2. So I think everything goes activated, and the damage is 10. So 10 base plus, and the crit is 1.
Yeah, that lightsaber just goes through him like hot knife through butter, really, and the 2 separate pieces of him just fly past you and land against the wall with a bloody thud as it falls to the ground and splat.
I don't think there's much blood with lightsaber.
Now, it's just like,
That's
Cauterized.
And there's this
No, no.
moment of silence, just stillness, as everyone just takes a second to pass what just happened. And then... Oh, who's next?
Well, no, I think jumping into that, I think probably Dr. Mary, despite appearances, is kind of always ready for violence and was ready for violence in the situation. Who would be the kind of next biggest threat in the room? Or are they sort of similar?
Oh, probably the Itoki that was standing next to Morgantus. The guy that Gabriel
Okay,
just
so
killed.
he's sort of on the other side of the table and the other side of the room, hey? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. All right, well, Dr. Murray's just going to basically leap over the table and strike this guy, or try to strike this guy.
You're going to try and strike Kashak?
Kashak, that's the name of the
Itoki.
Toki, yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep track of all the names. Yes, yep, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes.
So this guy, yes, is in shock. B, when he sees you coming over that table towards him, he's gonna start kicking in, like reflexes are reflexes.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say 2 purple then.
And does he have any defense, like static defense, that would give him a black die on his melee defense?
No, he's got no defense.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, let's see how this goes. 2 successes and 5 advantages. Okay,
yep,
that's good. It's gonna do, what is it? So 8, but it's gonna add my medicine ranks as well with my what is it called? Anatomy lessons. So it is 10 points directly to his strain, ignoring soak. As I said, I like just hit him in a pressure point right in the neck.
How much damage did you cause?
So it's
Strain
10 damage to strain, ignoring soak. So it just does he get
That's
knocked
fine.
out immediately? Or... Yeah, okay. So I won't bother spending to like change the result then. All right, so I take him down. He's not dead, although he's obviously I can take him out later with a scalpel if I need to.
Physician, heal thyself.
And I sort of turn and look, meaning sort of, gesturing with my hand, it's like come at me to the next one kind of thing.
So what did you do? You like literally leap over the table?
Leap over, and it's just
punch
almost
him
just
in
like
the
a
throat?
chop in the throat, and he goes down. Yeah, like kind of
Like
punching
a
his
sack of
throat.
potatoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this, puppies. Right, my turn. So, the weak way who was giving you a little bit of a stick, Sharon, before, has already lifted up his gun. He's lifted it up as all this started going down, and he just fires rather blindly into the room. It doesn't care who he hits because anyone who's still upright is the enemy.
So is he firing on? If he's firing on auto, you can just increase his difficulty by 1 purple, and then he can sort of hit multiple targets if you want to.
That sounds like a plan to me.
So he sort of gets 1 hit, and then if he gets each 2 advantage can be an additional target hit.
But if he has a
Right.
disadvantage, does he hit the other pirates? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like despairs can be spent that way. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Can I, because I have dodge, and I'm assuming he is targeting me as he is targeting the entire room.
You're his friend.
So I'm going to take a strain to increase his difficulty by 1. I'm going to dodge.
Increasing his difficulty by 1. Why would you do that to me?
So if he's on auto, the default it'll be 1 purple by default if it's short
Yes.
range, and then so it'll be now 3 purple with the full auto plus the
Thank you.
dodge. Yep. Actually, I feel like we should flip a light side point and make it 1 red, 2 purple as well. Just to give the chance of him killing one of his own guys. I want to see
we
that.
don't have any. We don't have one light time.
Who cares? Let's go. Let's see what happens. So yes, the weak way goes nuts. He just hates the room and laser fire.
Fails
And he
badly.
fails miserably.
Whoa! Yes, he's so shaken and he just like, holy crap!
Did he
He's
shoot
just-
himself?
No, but he's fired above your heads. And the lights above you just explode in a shower of sparks, and the room darkens as the light kind of cuts out. It's not pitch, but it's halfway there. You're welcome.
Don't mind. Fazir will use his wild aiming and the dodge movement to get close to him and then flick her wrist. You see a blade come out and she's going to go for the kidney.
Whoa!
Are we Assassin's Creeding this person?
We are Assassin's Creeding this person.
We finally get to see what Mazzy has up her sleeve all this time. Now we just have to know what's in that ship of hers. Alright, roll me.
I mean, to be fair, we've seen what's up the sleeve so many times because the jacket's been destroyed so many times.
True.
Um,
You speak the truth, Jared.
so I need to roll.
Against 2 purples. You say you need to roll your melee.
Yeah, melee. Yeah, 1
Succeeded.
success, 1 threat.
1 threat. Okay, that's cool. So, do you jump over the table towards, like, how do you get to him?
I think when he's like
Doing the spray and pray?
doing the spray and she dodges, she'll just kind of like slide across to next to him
And stick him?
and stick him.
That's fine. So the threat is basically you've gone and stuck him. He's gone and with the firearms to swat at you. He hasn't hurt you, but he's thrown you off balance in that movement. So you'll be carrying a setback to your next dice roll.
But he takes 3 damage.
Yeah, he did. But that's okay.
No, but ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah. Ouch.
So, I've got two people that go up next. So you have got an Aqualish who also lifts up his blaster. He's not going to go for you, Vazia, because you are on the ground by his colleague, so you're partially obscured. I don't think he's going to go for you, Gadriel, because holy shit, you're a lightsaber user. Let's not mess with that. Mary, yeah, Mary, you're it.
So I've got 1 point of range defense, so it'll be, by default, it'll be 1 purple, 1 black.
Okay. 1 purple, 1 black. Alright, let's see how he goes with his blaster pistol.
Yep.
One
That'll do it.
success.
That'll do it. Yep.
So, 7 points of damage.
Yep. So minus soak.
Minus your
2.
soak.
Yep.
Very good. So that's the Aqualish. So following the Aqualish, there's a Kashiri. And the Kashiri does likewise. So Runsei, your turn, my dear. What?
Okay.
Did you think you would escape detection? If I stay really, really still, they'll never see me. They won't know I'm here. Bill.
Oh, Runsai's gonna use a little bit of force control. And how weak are their minds? How weak is the weak race? He's obviously under a bit of stress.
Yeah. You won't be able to do that until your turn
Oh right. Oh.
comes up. This is them shooting at you.
Oh. Okay. Well, she's gonna duck and roll.
Wow, we'll see what the dice say, shall we?
Oh. All right.
Okay.
Oh, no.
My dice curse strikes again. So, I failed that roll, but I gained an advantage. So, what were you going to do?
I was gonna manipulate his mind so he starts shooting his friends.
Okay. So, what you can do, since you're next anyway, I will get you to roll your mental voodoo and give yourself a black dice.
So what do I roll?
So your mental voodoo dice roll, whatever that is,
Discipline.
plus a black.
Oh no, failed, but 3 advantages.
How do you think we can use those advantages?
Well, he won't hit them, cause any lasting damage, but enough to put them off guard.
Alright.
Maybe damage their.
I mean, the other thing we could do is you could, like, mechanically, you could use that to, like, give a boost to the next person to hit him,
Okay.
or you could,
Oh yeah.
Or
Well,
recover
okay.
strain.
Strain.
yeah, or
whatever.
recover strain if you need to, yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
All right.
Can I give an advantage to Gadriel? You're next, right, Gadriel? Yeah.
Perhaps because this
Or
is
the
now
next player, yeah, you can shuffle it around, but yeah.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
now the next round. So yes, it's a PC that goes next, whoever that may be. You guys can decide.
Alright. Next person.
I mean, I'm quite keen to get that Aqualish back for shooting at me, so
I was
I'll
going to say, pull out that
leap over to
scalpel.
there.
Go for it.
Yeah, okay. So Dr. Murray sort of like just basically turns and sort of like no at the Aqualish, and then leaps over and again like comes in to smack
Good
him
chop.
down right in the chest, maybe just like right in the solar plexus, kind of like punch. Let's see how it goes. So again, is it just standard like 2 purple? They don't have any defense.
It depends what you're targeting.
So I'm just
Because
going to just right in the chest, so just like a standard attack. So if he's got armor on it, have a
they don't really have armor. This is their home
okay.
base. They're not
Yeah,
geared
alright,
up for
alright.
battle. Yeah.
okay. Go for it then.
They were geared up for some blow-ins. With
Yeah, that's
sabers.
right. All right.
Hey,
So
this guy's toast.
he's definitely toast.
Whoa.
So
So,
that's another 10 strain damage bypassing soak, but also with a triumph, so it's a crit as well.
yeah, just for our podcasters, that was 1 success, 2 advantage, and 1 triumph. That the word brown bread comes to mind.
Does he die without the crit? Like, do I need the crit or go down without the crit?
You should triumph, but you can use
So,
the
well,
triumph
because I was
for
going to say I
turning-
might use the triumph to actually, sort of like intimidate, another one of the next target, basically for somebody else. So passing on an upgrade to their dice, so you can have an upgrade from green to yellow for whoever goes next, and then the 2 advantages as well.
Tell you what, you do that. You punch this poor Aqualish in the chest. The
I
thing
mean,
is,
look at him. I don't feel sorry for him. Look at his face. Like, also he shot me, so
you
whatever.
punched him so hard, you kill him. That's
Well,
pretty goddamn
it's actually
terrifying.
non-lethal damage, so he actually is. I can bring him back later with some smelling salts, but he's down.
I was gonna say, you can try it. That's what you can use to try.
I'm going to question undergrade duress later on, so don't worry.
Oh, right, we don't want to do that. Sure. Sure. Okay, I'll leave him alive just for you. Okay. Who is next?
How many people are these from the opposing forces are still in the room?
1, 2.
No,
No, in the room.
Or in
There's two still in play.
what's it?
what one is literally engaged with Vasia,
Yes, that's the weak way.
and who's the other one?
The other one's the Kashiri, who Brunsei was gonna mess with.
Okay, well I guess he's the one that gets it.
What's he getting? A pointed remark? A fucking slice of the
Ooh, burn.
No.
sick burn.
Well, yeah, it's actually a characterization, but who cares?
Semantics. Alright, go on.
Oh,
Let's see you kill my Kashiri.
so difficulty 2, blah 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 blah.
Oh god, I didn't name. None of those characters had names then, except for one.
They were all red shirts. You knew it.
With you lot, everyone's a red shirt. 3 successes, 1 advantage.
Successes, 1
sir.
advantage, so
How much is your lightsaber? Just straight?
10.
Done. See you later. Thank you for playing. Okay, so that's Gabrielle. The weak way is next. So he is standing by the door. He's got Vazia kind of kneeling down. She's just stabbed him. He's tried to push her away. Let's do a melee then, shall we? So 2 greens and 2 purples for Vazia. And 1 setback while the knife in his kidney.
Because he is targeting me, I am going to take another strain to increase his difficulty.
Which
So that makes it 2 reds.
2 red, 1 purple, yep. Was it upgrade or increased difficulty?
It is upgrade the difficulty by
Oh, so
1.
it's 2 red, yeah, right, 2 red. 2 red, 1 black then, yeah.
does my braining, but anyway. Failed.
Yeah, he fails to get away.
You failed, you miserable scum!
So yes, he does try to move, and all that happens is that your blade just digs in further into his abdomen, and it pokes out the other side. And as he struggles, your hand kind of goes with it, and you slice open, basically, transversely across his abdomen. It's a mess. You're gonna have guts in your face in a second. Enjoy.
Okay. Okay, so Vazia is going to stand up and flick her other wrist. So the other blade comes out.
Oh, what? You got 2?
I got 2.
Yeah.
1 each hand. Come on.
Put it at his throat and go, I'm thinking about your next move very carefully, dear.
He just coughs up blood in your face. Because, he's perforated.
We don't need him to question. We can question these others.
I agree. The responses that we're going to get from this one might be a bit lackluster.
And wet. This one, serial killers, a bunch of you. Bye. All are dead, bar one.
Hey, they captured us. Come on.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, we showed that.
we're really bad. We're-
They could have accepted our deal nicely and
Yeah,
gone,
they
yeah, that's a
could've-
great plan. We appreciate it.
They had to threaten us.
They were about to get you some wine. Buddy went to ponder things. But no, you had
Half
to
an hour to
go.
do it. You don't take half an hour to get wine.
First rule of negotiation. Keep them waiting. Wow.
That's a very dumb rule.
They obviously don't know about Gadriel's anger issues, so it should
Yeah.
No,
Let's get the data pads and get moving.
no one does.
be.
Okay, so you have got dead bodies on the ground, some intact, some
Yeah,
in
we've
pieces.
got.
Well, there is actually one that is still,
Correct.
it's just passed out, not dead.
Yes.
Wait.
One-
So-
one is
Both of
unconscious.
mine have sort of non-lethal damage, so they can be brought back
yeah.
around as well. Unquestioned.
Would it be worth
Next bit.
taking one of them as a hostage, or
Nah.
But they might, like, one of them might know things like door codes or what the hell is going on
Can
with
we
this
cut-
archaeological
can we-
site or those kinds of
Yeah.
things.
can we cut the hand off the boss? Because if he has if it's like a handprint, we're gonna need.
Go for it.
Yeah, are you
Just for
going
a
to pull his
souvenir.
eye out at the
Yeah.
same time, just in case it's his eye?
Wow.
Yeah.
Go for it, Ronsai. You do you.
Yeah. Okay.
Bunch of bloodthirsty.
If you want, just put
I'm
it
just
put it
thinking
on a
ahead.
rope and put it around your neck so you don't lose it.
Wear his head as a helmet.
It's a version of soap on a rope.
Suddenly going full murder hobo.
It took you all of 1 hour. I'm impressed.
Sorry.
All the tension of the last 3 weeks, like just what are we gonna do with
It's
this
exploded.
situation?
Tell you what, it's exploded well and truly.
We're just trying to boost our reputation.
Yeah, come watch us at Wandering Tales, where we are professional murder hobos and destroy people with the most gruesome ways we can.
My
Comment.
plan was to lie our way out of it. I
Yeah, but
forgot
it's-
about our.
It's also Star Wars. You have to hack off a head.
Yeah.
The rules.
Oh my god. I thought I was a dark and disturbed one here. No, I don't have a candle to you lot.
It's the rules. Yeah. It has to be something.
All right. Let's
Lots of
get back. Indeed. So yes, you've got bodies on the ground, you've got 2 unconscious people lying on the ground as well.
Okay, let's see if these people know anything of value.
Should we start with the one that's not quite knocked out, or otherwise I can awaken the
Now let's
big
You
guy
go.
and talk to him because he seemed like he was the one with the most authority.
Have you got stims? Isn't he dead?
No, he's not
No,
dead.
they're
He's
not
like
dead.
unconscious kind of thing. So
Oh,
I can just. I don't need to use a stim. I can just make a medicine check to kind of bring him back. Straightforward. Yeah.
We also
This-
need to know. We need to
Do
know
these
if there's
seats have
more.
restraints?
No.
Okay.
Do you really need them? Really?
Not
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
I can just have a scalpel to his neck when he comes to. He'll know what's up.
It's
He's
all
not meant
right.
to do that.
You do the questioning. I'll make sure that he doesn't move.
He'll do the glowering.
I guess Vazia, you're the face of the operation, so I'll let you do the talking.
Yeah.
I'll slap him around the face, bring him around, and say, "You're lucky to be alive. You can count the moments remaining in your life based on how useful you are."
Yes,
Over to you,
and,
Vazia.
Vazia will have taken the seat again and be looking very prim and proper despite being gore covered
Splattered.
and in
Yeah.
blood.
Actually, I think that's even more terrifying. If you're looking as innocent as pie and you're covered in blood and going, hi. That's just vaguely disturbing.
Now, shall we start this again, please? I do apologize, my colleagues.
my colleagues. He's still a little bit dazed. I mean, Mary rang his bell pretty well. But he's looking at you like, foolish knight. What the hell has darkened our doorstep? We're meant to be the baddies. But you guys are the new baddies in town.
And now, it seems our terms of arrangement have changed somewhat. And you are going to tell us everything you know about your little operation here.
He just gives a low rumbling laugh. There's a slight edge to madness about it. What do you want to know?
Everything.
How long you got?
We'll
Oh,
start with the archaeologists and then move on to the ships.
And then
Perhaps a catalogue of all the ships that you have assisted in going missing.
Can you all roll me in agility? Because
So,
the
like,
ground,
Coordination kind of thing, like, staying off.
the ground's
upright.
shaking. Yeah, the ground,
Yep.
like massive earthquake this time.
What's the difficulty?
So,
I don't have agility.
yeah,
Coordination.
You've got
Coordination.
agility. Yeah,
Cool.
coordination.
Cool.
I'm going to say it's 3 purple because this ground,
Green,
What?
purple.
this ground
Oh,
is heaving underneath you.
All right. Anything else like just that? Yep.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Failure, but with 2 advantages and a triumph for Dr. Mary.
Everyone succeeded except poor Dr. Mary.
oh, what happened there, Dr. Mary?
Well, I feel like I
That's
fall over and
unfair.
then like do a flip and get back up again or something like that. I don't know with the triumph.
You
You look very cool while doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the ground does absolutely heave under your feet, like it buckles and flexes, and the walls kind of shriek as the metal is being deformed by its activity. And most of you kind of ride it out. You're heading onto the table or onto a chair or something and ride it out. Mary, as you say, you go down, your feet come out underneath you, but with your tribe, you make it look almost like you meant to do it. And you pop back up onto your feet. So if you've got a threat from that, and a couple of you have, just take a strain. And yeah, Keshak just looks at you and laughs again. Oh, what?
Just speak, man.
We do not
If-
appear
if-
to have
if-
much time.
If you haven't figured out it's a life or death situation for you, literally,
No, I get it. I get it. It's just, how do
Just-
I...
just put your brain in gear and start talking.
You telling the GM that or the Kai?
No.
We like you more than that, Naomi. Come on.
Rude.
We wouldn't be so rude to you. But your characters, yes.
Yes, because they're assholes.
Oh no, Naturally is just pissed off about how the whole mission and just who the fuck are these guys? This is really God. Fine,
It's our
whatever.
missions too. You feeling better?
Nah, not really.
Okay, so remind me, what was the question?
Who's
Tell
the
us about-
archaeologist?
Yeah, tell us
The
about the
archaeologist.
archaeologist.
The archaeologists come here now and then to investigate the temple. They think it's some sort of fancy star temple. You just take their money. They want to access it, they can. Sometimes we'll take their ships if it's something good and we can use it. Otherwise, doesn't hurt us any. They stay out of our way, we stay out of theirs. But whatever's in there, they want to know. Tell you, there is nothing in there. We've looked through it ourselves. There is nothing in there. We can't. Anyway, no one's been able to bypass those doors.
And the ships that have gone missing in this system. Can we have an accounting of all the ones that you or your merry band are responsible for?
Actually, not many. You don't. As they
So you,
say.
so you were just talking a big game.
As they say, we don't shit where we eat. This
Oh.
isn't where we ply our trade. This is where we rest and recuperate and rebuild. We usually hang around the major shipping lanes, where there are rich pickings.
Right. Okay, kid. In case that you believe in karma and the cycle and of reincarnation and whatnot, make better choices next time.
Might be next time after this, I can assure you that.
I agree with you.
No, that's ominous. I know what's going to happen now.
So if you are not responsible, do you have any insight into the disappearances?
You looks over his shoulder towards where the temple would be. There is something in that causes those ships to disappear. Every now and then, for some unknown reason, portal appears over it. Anything.
Go on, don't mind me. I'm just having a hysterical laugh.
Every time it happens, and if there's a ship nearby, it seems to get sucked through it. So no, we aren't responsible for that. We don't even know what causes it. It just happens. And usually it's an archaeologist's ship lurking around, or an explorer or something, because, oh, temple, must be interesting. Oh, portal, let's go explore it. Oh, shit, we're being sucked in. And then we never see from them again. Nothing to do with us.
Well, that does seem rather unfortunate for you.
Have you lost any of your ships?
We've been here long enough, we know about these portals. If we sense one starting, we're out.
So what do you see when it happens?
Just, I don't know. It's a point of light that just expands and expands, and it creates a flat disc. But apparently its gravitational pull is quite significant. Otherwise, I'm sure more ships would survive to tell the tale.
So you've never had any casualties to it. You somehow have perfect ability to avoid it, while all these unwitting ships that are not even coming necessarily very close to it in the system are.
No, they're above it. They're here to explore.
But why would all the ships? This other shipping has been going missing that isn't coming here to explore the ruins, surely.
Yeah.
The list of missing ships is greater than just archaeological expeditions.
Some, as I said, some we take, some the black hole takes, some go through the system fine. The portal takes the rest. And for whatever reason, and I think it's because of all these earthquakes, more and more portals. And since now the Imperials are no longer in the system, more and more people have been coming here because they want to see what's in that temple. They want to harness what's in that temple.
So, so good friend, and I put the hand in his shoulder.
No, he goes rigid.
Would you happen to have something very explosive amongst all the goodies that you have in your ships? Unstable cores, radioactive pirates, I don't know.
What are you going to do with those?
It's not your problem.
We've got basic armaments. Our ships are all armored.
Okay. How big are the ships?
There'll be like nimble freighters, essentially, with some firepower behind them.
Okay.
So he'll explain that in better terms than I would.
So small frigate size, smaller than frigate size.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
What are you scheming, Miguel? Stop blowing up my temple, damn it.
I bet.
If there's something in the temple, we want to know what it is, right? Why haven't you blown it up?
Because they're bottom feeders. They
Yeah,
they feed from the scraps that
Yeah,
fall
okay,
from the
alright.
sky.
We're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
archaeologists. We don't care about
Yeah,
such things.
archaeologists don't blow stuff up, except
Unless you're Lara Croft or
Like-
Indiana Jones.
yes, but they don't exist in this. Oh no, hang on.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Kashak just falls silent. He's not trying to get away, but he's not going to sprout false stuff.
So,
How many more do you have here on this space? Other than those in the room here.
And looks around. It's about 53, maybe 55. Spread around the base or on their ships. You're going to fight them all?
If we must.
Is half person your field leader?
That was Morgantus.
Yeah. Don't worry about the name. It's not that relevant anymore.
He was our leader.
Ah, yeah. So would he had any valuable information? Yes.
He's been here for, I don't know, since the Imperials left. Maybe 7, 8 years.
Okay.
Ran a tight shop. So,
That's
yes, he
so
had the
dumb.
most information of all of us about this place.
Oh, well. Such an unfortunate fate.
Well, think of it this way, darling. You've just got yourself a promotion.
we're the boss now. We killed the boss. We're the boss.
He looks at you and he can't help himself but laugh because it's absurd. You're not one of us.
No, we're not bottom feeders.
Wouldn't be running a subpar operation.
Just kick a guy when he's down.
Oh no. We kick you when you were standing high. We don't have to do that.
You just saw us operate. You know that we're not.
Like a murderers, murder hobos, a bunch of you.
Mhm.
Yep.
We were hired to.
It was
Figure out
because
the
the
pirates.
pirates were going to tickle us. Our bad. Our bad.
Keshak looks at you. You going to question me, let me go, or kill me? Because do one thing or the other.
Oh, listen, kid. Do you think that you're in a position to take that attitude? Think it for a second. I'll give you the benefit. Perhaps we should act and make you wait for 4 hours, see how that turns out.
What do you want?
Oh, we still don't know. But so sit tight, all right?
We'll let you know. Pending.
For the time being, duct tape it to a chair.
You know what? Duct tape being what it is, I allow it to be in existence in this universe so far away.
It's universal. It's like a sci-fi staple.
I mean, what else are holding some of those ships together?
Not much more.
Right, so we've questioned him.
Yeah.
What next? I guess we finish off the others. They clearly know nothing.
Yeah.
Not going to bother questioning them. We're wasting our time.
Actually, the one that was bisected, does he had a data pad or anything of the like?
You're going to search through his pockets?
Yep.
Which would be wet and, bloody and all that fun stuff. Although, actually, it probably wouldn't because a lightsaber cauterizes, so it won't be quite so bad. But still, it's you're still going to have some leakage, really.
There's a little
Yeah.
bit, but not much.
So yes, you do find a data pad. You also, on him, is a blaster pistol. He's got a garrote. Just, a couple of nice rings, but really, that's about it.
I look the garrote like, what are you? Who uses this thing?
And I think Dr. Mary would say, well, they actually can be quite useful in the right situation.
How about it, Dr. Mary? That's like,
Gadriel is like
everyone
literally
I mean, I don't
is,
need it, but you know,
so
don't underestimate it.
civilized.
It's all right. Look, you fine, okay? You have it.
A souvenir. While you're doing that, I think Dr. Mary took a little scratch, so she's just going to briefly patch herself up. While you're doing that.
Mhm.
Yep, easily done.
So, having a look at the data pad, what sort of information is in it?
What sort of information's on it? So you have a full inventory of what's on the base.
Mm-hmm.
You're reading the documentation. They're actually currently packing things up. So
Okay.
there's an evacuation plan in effect. So what you have here, these...
Did it start like 10 minutes ago or something? Or?
No. No, it's been running for a couple of weeks. So they've been evacuating this, but you can see that the timeline has increased, like it's exponential, because as the earthquakes are getting worse and worse, they're like, we have to leave.
Yep.
So their timeline has been pushed forward. So yeah, it's just equipment, it's what ships are available to ferry things, it's proposed locations for another base, ships that have come to the area, those they've traded with, because they have provided information and access to the temple for some people who have paid for the privilege. Other ships, they've gone, ooh, shiny, I laid that one, and taken it for themselves. They've jotted down a couple of ships that have disappeared into the portals as well. Yeah, what else do you want to know?
Share the data with these guys.
I mean, correlating with the wonderfully sparse information that we got from the Republic, does that list match? Are there many ships on there that don't fit on either list, kind of thing?
No, there is some overlap on the Venn diagram. You're kind of.
But what I'm getting at, are we looking at, like, you know, most of them are kind of covered in this data, or are we sort of thinking there's some sort of third source of ships going missing if there's only a tiny number of ships accounted for in here?
Most of them are covered.
Most of them covered. Okay, yeah. So we've sort of worked out the source of the problem. Now we've got
the
to
mystery.
see what we do about it. Yep.
Combination of pirates, temple, and black hole.
Yep.
I say
And Star Temple.
I
You
say
say
that we blow this stupid temple. Seems to be the source of the disruption or whatever mechanisms. Honestly, this is ancient tech. It's not something that I want to go poking around. Unless
Just like glance over at Gadriel's sort of holocron, just poking out of the pocket like, interesting.
no, that actually fell on my hand. Unless you feel the visceral need to go and explore potentially cursed ruins, I'll wait you in the ship.
I suppose I don't mind. I mean, I think the only thing is, can we guarantee that simply destroying it will reduce the threat? I guess at the very least we know it. We can report it to the Republic. It's probably the easiest way, for sure.
At this stage, and given the atmospheric conditions and the physical phenomena, the best thing that we can do is mark this as a problematic lane, and this route needs to be recharted.
But if we blow up the temple, are we going to find out we'll find out what's inside, right?
Of course, like a piñata.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because
Volleys.
if it's that powerful, it's not going to blow up. So we're just going to blow up the building, and then
The evil spirits will come and get us.
Or, giant Death Star. We'll find out the planet is actually a space station.
Before we can do that, though, what are we going to do about the sort of 50-something other pirates that are,
I have an idea.
possibly
blow them up.
Kill them.
Well,
fire them into the building.
That is one idea. Yep, but
I know you.
I was thinking to do a broadcast from this terminal, post this, and since we have a helper, a willing helper too, he is going to confirm via a live voice message. Wouldn't you agree that that's a good plan, friend?
Sure.
No, I'm talking to the captain.
You're mad.
Man, those are harsh words, dude. They won me. They truly won me. Anyway, better be a good actor.
Would be in your best interests, after all, to vacate.
So, it goes like this in Pirates. Due to the untimely death of our leader in the last earthquake, we are evacuating immediately this planet. Please go to your ships. Do not worry. We will wait until the seismic activity abates, and then we'll come back for the rest. Nobody knows that our base is here, so everything will be kept safe. Execute immediately. Get the gist, buddy?
Give me a. Are you threatening him or persuading him?
I am pulling out the lightsaber.
So I will get you to please give me streetwise. Actually, you know what? Screw
Coercion,
it.
wouldn't it be? Or
Coercion. Yeah. Give me a coercion.
streetwise wouldn't be social. Yeah, that's like finding info.
Coercion.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be against 3 purples, but I'm also gonna give you a boost dice.
Is anybody supporting me on this one?
Yeah, if you I can flip a light side point so that you can ignore a failure if you get one.
Okay, hold
Because I have. Just kidding.
Actually, hang on. What are you wanting to get him to speak the message to them? Is that right?
on. Yeah.
PA announcement.
I
Yep.
mean, I probably haven't told you guys, but anyway, see what it goes. If you can't get him to do it, I'm good at impressions. Let's say.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
Well, you don't know that about Mary, or do you?
No, I just offhandedly say that I'm good at impressions.
Yes. Okay. Okay, I do have a couple of things that can work. So, coercion. And did you say 3 purple?
3.
Okay.
And 1 boost for you.
Okay. Yep, I got it. Okay.
I can remove 1 failure from that.
But not 2 failures.
But not 2.
2 failures and 7 advantages, though. That's just. How are we going to work this one out?
I'm guessing I am recovering some strain, and then there is still plenty of advantage left.
Gonna be a good impression as he resists your. All right. Well, I think Dr. Mary will go. Let me handle this. Grab hold of the microphone. And rather than completely changing, I'm just going to sort of shift my voice to sound exactly like his.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take. I don't know how many of the advantages you use for strain.
2.
2. All right. So I guess I'll add 4 blue then from the.
Go for it.
And just to kind of modify my voice to sound just like his with a resilience check. As Yep, no, I
Yeah.
easily do that. So I
5 successes,
exactly.
4 advantages, and 1 triumph.
and 1 triumph. So I exactly mimic his tone of voice, and possibly get it over quite convincingly. Do you want me to roll a deception check, sort of thing, as well to?
Yeah, do that.
mix
But
them? Yeah, okay.
But
So I'll
give yourself a
take an
boost.
upgrade from the from
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So yeah, I'll take. What do I have? A couple of boosts.
If you fail this, I'll laugh.
Yeah, I mean it's always possible. 3 successes, 5 advantages. Yeah, okay. So I mimic his voice and
Nailed it.
tell the crew to vamoose with gusto.
Yeah, you do. You succeed.
And for those in the crew, it's an uncannily perfect impression. Make of that what you will.
Hidden talents there, Doctor.
Sort of happy to oblige.
So, yes, the call has been put out to the whole area. You might hear an upbeat in background noises as, people are moving to obey. What are you going to do?
I would say let's wait for a little bit until.
Well, I mean, I guess the only thing is I wonder, like, whether there's some sort of knowledge about, I mean, geology type sort of stuff, like whether how safe it is to wait, whether we actually need, maybe there was some truth to our message. We need to get out of here.
Well, we do,
I
but
mean,
not flying out at the same time as all the crooks.
Yeah, that's right. But I guess it's like, are we literally like, standing over a, pit opening up into hell or something? Because the thing opens up, a volcano
Caldera
erupting.
that is about
Yeah,
to blow.
that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
don't want to like sit tight on that, and
Well, the way I'm thinking is like this is the version of wait 5 minutes and then you go to the door.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, it's 11 o'clock, so I think we leave it there for tonight because you guys need to decide what you want to do and how you want to do it. Do we
Got it.
explore? Do you take the opportunity to explore that star temple, or do you just go, nah, we're out?
It's Gadriel had some bad feelings about that.
well,
And he's the one with the voodoo at the moment.
yeah. Last time I had a bad feeling and we ended up in the heart of darkness. So
Yeah.
and nobody wanted to listen to me. So this time around, I'm like, hey guys, honestly,
You're bitter.
this is so twisted that even the environment is already rejecting it.
gonna draw the line somewhere.
Hey, we got some shiny stuff from the heart of darkness. Everyone else just got trauma.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the rest of it, like, we need some profit. We need to get something valuable out of here.
We kind of need
Oh
to
well,
stop
that was Vazia's thought. Like, okay, they
Not just
leave.
going back to
We
collect
loot
our
the
like
place.
public service check when we return for like minimum benefit. Surely the answer from Naomi's perspective is we blow up the temple and then like unleash it and we get sort of sucked in and have to deal with it anyway. So yeah. Yeah. Except when you get drawn in, it's like one of those kind of, weird Star Trek episodes where they go on the holodeck and do strange stuff. We get drawn into some, like French period adventure or something.
Yes, with Data being a detective in the 30s. Okay.
Don't cross the streams.
No, don't cross the streams.
Why hasn't
XP
there been
Naomi
a
for
Star
today.
Wars mirror universe?
Yeah.
Where Darth Vader is the good guy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So 15 XP for tonight because what you did very well with the battle. But yeah, this way you've got a week to think about what you want to do, if you want to do it or not, and then we just roll with it. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, people.
Great game. Great.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Good. I aim to
Did not
keep
go
you all
how-
amused.
Did not go how we expected.
No. I have to admit, I'm like, okay, we're going this way. All right, let's go. But that's the way it rolls. But viewers, I hope you continue to play nice. Follow, subscribe, talk to us. We certainly love to have people let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Night.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
No.